Everyone, let's start the press conference with 100 Thieves. Representing the team, GoldenGlue, FBI, and Ayla. Sorry.
Hello, good afternoon. Congratulations for the win. I'm Mariana from Metworld News. So you will be playing the finals tomorrow. Is there anything you would like to face in the best of five? If yes, why? Anyone?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't really have much of a preference who we play against tomorrow. I think this was the big match we were focusing on. I think it'd be fun to play against TL or C9. I'm happy about both.
I want to best TL. They're a lot of my old teammates, so a lot of friendly rivalry. So would be sick to versa.
Good afternoon. I'm Foden from Rivella News. You've always been seen like kind of an underdog, even though you were seed 1 on LTA North, and now you are on finals. You were the first team to get on the finals. How do you see like the relationship that the community is having with y'all, and how this affects the way you play, the way you think about the game?
I don't think any of us personally care too much what the community thinks, and it's funny because even on the last time that I was on 100 Thieves, when we won the championship, it was kind of the same position where no one thought we were good, no one thought we were going to win, and then we won. So I think at the end of the day, as long as you focus on yourself and don't really care too much what other people think, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, I mean, being with underdogs is, I mean, it's nice because less pressure, but honestly, they're just wrong. Like, I don't see myself as an underdog. So when people like talk nonsense, it's like at a certain point you just stop caring because they keep doing it. So at least for me, it's like they're just like stupid people talking all the time, and you just kind of go about your life and just win.
Personally, I like being the underdog. I think it's always a fun, like the perception of it. I don't think internally we think we're weaker than any of the teams. I think we feel like we're stronger than ever. Um, so it's kind of fun when people like think you're bad and then you get to prove them wrong. So I think that's usually pretty fun. Yeah.
Hi guys, Matt from Save the Nexus. GoldenGlue, how does Fearless Draft 3 affect your team?
How does sorry, what?
Affect the team, Fearless?
Oh, Fearless? I think overall, Fearless has been pretty good for us. I think Quid and River and honestly all of our players just have a pretty wide champion pool. So not only do I like really enjoy the format, but I think it's a bit better for our team than others. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tata from Rising News. Last week, you commented several times about the energy of the Brazilian fans. How did you feel today with the energy of the Brazilian fans cheering for you?
Yeah, I mean the Brazilian crowd, the energy is really infectious. It's the most energetic crowd, even though there's a smaller amount of people, and I really respect that and how much they bring the energy. And I mean, FlyQuest were still cheered for more than us today, but at least we weren't getting booed and we were getting some cheers, so it felt nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the crowd was in FlyQuest's favor. I'm pretty sure when we won the game, they were still chanting FlyQuest. So, I mean, good for FlyQuest, I guess. And hopefully we have some fans tomorrow.
Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of like when I was playing in LCS like 7 years ago. It just feels like there's a bit more energy and like just it's more fun, more people. People are more excited, so it's super cool to see.
Hi guys, I'm Dalgru from Deporte V from Argentina. This question is for the three of us. This is the first final in LTA history, and you are the first finalist. Which does this achievement means for the team and for you?
For me personally, I guess it won't mean much unless we win. So, but it would mean a lot to win the first LTA ever, and no one could ever take that from you. So I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, kind of what he said. I think it's always cool to be part of history as the first to do something or the last to do something. So we're going to go in tomorrow and win the championship, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. Hopefully we win, but just having an upwards trajectory for like our team, we're slowly making it closer and closer. And this time we made finals, so it feels really good.
Hello, I'm Stephanie from Hit Media. How have been the adaptation to the new competitive scenario?
Do you mean like Fearless, the competition scenario, or do you mean like being here?
I heard that the competitive the competitive have changed. It wasn't LTA, and then
What do you think?
Um, I think it's been cool. I think it's been something different, and I think even though there were no LTA South teams in the top four for this split, I think they're actually pretty competitive. And in scrims, I can tell that they have they honestly play pretty similar to us. They like to fight a lot, and they have really good mechanics and team fighting. So I wouldn't be too surprised if next split that we will see some LTA South teams in the top four too. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been fun screaming against their South teams. I think there's some upsides and some downsides. Like flying over and doing like a whole playoffs is kind of weird. Honestly, I like to just stay in the same place and play. So that's about. I think next split it'll be an NA, so that'll be nice. But I mean, I'm still waiting to see how all the things come out. We're doing pretty well, so the changes have been good for us so far.
Yeah, I think uh, the competition, especially from the like LCS to LTA North, I feel like we have four really strong teams now. I feel like us, TLC9, Fly are all like really strong. So um, from our side, I feel like our competition is like stronger than we've ever been. And I think coming down here, I definitely feel like a lot of the South teams have a lot of potential, and I think they have really good mechanics. So it's going to be interesting to see how they grow. Yeah.
Good night, everyone. I'm Thais from My Sports. Congrats on the winning today. And my question goes to anyone who wants to answer. And we saw people talking a lot this week about how he wants to improve our region, and he did some coach to the pros here and this kind of stuff. And today, basically, you guys shut his mouth. So, how is the feeling like to beat the favorite team here?
I honestly think it's pretty respectable that Bippo offered to help out, and I'm glad that I saw on Twitter and stuff that some teams took the offer, and um, I mean, and it's only going to help our region if we try to help each other. So I respect it, and I mean, we beat them today, but the games were really close, and it honestly could have went either way. So I wouldn't say that we shut him up by any means. So I think I have a lot of respect for what he's doing here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was pretty cool, honestly. I'm happy that he did that. And I feel like, man, we've been trying to beat FlyQuest for like a year and a half. So just like beating them, even though it was really close games, it feels fucking good. Like we've been trying to beat them for so long. They're always like talking smack and stuff, and we finally put it to them. So and it was nice that it was also obviously really intense games and really close. So um, yeah, this was the big win, and now I feel like we beat. They were like the final cornerstone of us beating all the top teams because we've been able to beat Team Liquid, been able to beat C9 in a best of series. It's just Fly was like the final like gemstone in our gauntlet. So we finally can now we've beaten everyone in a best of series, and I feel like we've really proven ourselves as a strong team.
I don't have too big of opinion on Pippa. He does what he does, and I kind of ignore him. So he can keep it up, and hope it goes well for him.
Dori, your question.
Good afternoon and congratulations for your victory today. I have a question, and anyone who feels comfortable can answer it. So, what do you think was the main point or factor to reach the victory today? Did you heard? So it's okay. The audio is
Dori, can you repeat your question, please?
okay, no problem. So, what do you think was the main point or factor to reach the victory today?
Mm, Someone about to come in? Yeah. I think the biggest point in winning today, that's hard to say because I feel like we all played pretty well as a team, and I feel like it was finally coming together. I do think it was awesome to see. I think Sniper really popped off versus Bwipo, and I feel like Bwipo has been his kryptonite for quite some time. And I think he was really big in both our game 2 and game 3 wins. So I feel like Sniper being unlocked was massive. But honestly, the whole team played really well, and I don't really feel like there's one specific factor that led to that.
I don't know. Just show up and play the game. See what happens. We won this time.
Yeah, I think the series mainly came down to team fights. We messed up game 1, so it wasn't really team fights that game. But the other 2 games, I don't think either side like heavily out macroed each other. A lot of both sides made mistakes, so I think it just came down to that we had a good team fight comp, and we out team fought them and won the game.
Thank you.
Ash, your question.
This is about what Sniper was talking about in your interview, GoldenGlue, that you guys just had on the broadcast. He mentioned that, his relationship with River is really well known, and he talks about how much he respects River. He mentioned that he thinks River is going to retire at the end of next year. I was curious if that's like something you know about, or like what you think about, like, that drive to help him achieve that championship victory that he's been looking for.
Yeah, I think we're under the impression that River needs to like go to the Korean military after this year. So based on that, it seeming like it could be River's last year playing here in North America. And I think River's been a huge part of Sniper's growth over the last like year and a half. And I think Snipes just really wants to like repay all that growth, I guess, that River has given him. And I think we say it all the time that Sniper is so lucky that he has someone as patient as River. And River's really been like a really good mentor for him, and like helps him grow and doesn't go. I've just seen in the past a lot of times when a player is still growing and learning, sometimes the team turns away from them and kind of shows them in a negative light. But I think River does a really good job of making fun of him, but then also helping him improve.
Hey guys, Corres from My Sports here. My question goes to GoldenGlue and Ayla, but if everybody feels comfortable to answer. I want to make a recap. In 2024, you guys went to the Worlds, but fell off in playing. Since then, you guys take the first seed in LTA North, beat FlyQuest, as you say, like the last gemstone. So how it feels? How it feels all of the process to top 100 Thieves?
I mean, I think it was awesome to like be on top and make it to Worlds. Obviously, I think we didn't do what we wanted to do at Worlds, and I think that we've been working really hard and doing it. We did another boot camp in Korea, and we just been grinding really hard. And it feels like now we belong at the top. Where I feel like last split we kind of, I mean, we had a really great performance against C9, which brought us there, but we weren't as consistently great. And now I just feel like we're a great team, and we're going to be more consistent about hitting those top rankings.
Yeah, I mean, Worlds obviously wasn't great, but I think everyone took a lot away from it. And I think going into like this kind of international playoffs, we're handling it a lot better. I've been trying to change some things between what I did at Worlds and here, so I think we're handling it better, and it's proving, like it's showing that we actually are doing better. So it feels amazing.
So that's it. Thank you, GoldenGlue, FBI, and Ayla.
I'm a sinner. I'm wrong. I don't even know. I did not expect them to win. This is crazy. I'm still trying to process. This is like, what? What happened? Like, that game 3 was throw after throw. Like, one person had to leave the next team, and the first team, and they got out of con, and then they got 4 people died for no reason. Man, what a game. That was so entertaining. I'm just hoping the Team Liquid series. I gotta jump. I gotta catch up to what's happening to the games.